Hello and good morning, I'm Neil and this is the Peugeot 007 and this is the sport model with the 1.6 litre engine with a semi-automatic gearbox, 5-speed auto box in silver with nice spec alloys, working air conditioning, front fogs, remote locking, all the usual toys that you get with a decent spec modern car. It's very bright and tidy actually. I don't think there's virtually a mark on it. Maybe a little graze there to the wheel arch, but I mean, if you can just make that out, it'll touch in beautifully. It's driven down from Glasgow to be part exchanged in at the local Mercedes dealership. And then I bought it off of them. I buy their cheaper trade-ins. You have to excuse the wind. I think that's not helping the audio much, but this is a little video tour really just to give you an idea of it, just to answer some of those questions that often come in. So there are two keys with it: remote locking, sliding side door. So it's an excellent little car if your mobility is hampered, so that you can just slide directly into the car without the B posts in the way. So there's a large opening, and also if you've got a tight garage or tight parking space, it's good for that. It's on the 55 plate. It's just two owners, I think, but we'll come to the logbook in a bit later in the video. So it's driven down from Glasgow. I've driven it for about 8 miles. It drives really nicely actually. It does full auto, or you can Tiptronic on the gear change on the steering column. I don't think really there's any discernible marks to talk about here or comment on due to the fact it's been well looked after. The alloys are probably a little bit curbed, especially on this one here on the rear, just some curbing on the alloy there. The bumpers are sitting true. The boot lid looks smart. It's got a rear wiper, high level brake light, heated rear screen obviously. This alloy is practically perfect, and this one here's got a little bit of curbing to it as well. So it's just a couple of alloys that could do with refurb if you want perfection. It's the sort of price really that's just to get in it and use it really. Screen's good, wipers clear nicely, etc. So run around the tyres briefly. So we've got make of tyre here, looks like a so it's a budget tyre basically, and that's practically brand new. This one here is practically brand new as well, again another sort of budget brand. So two very good tyres that side. This side tyre is about half worn, and this one here practically new again. So one tyre about half worn, all the others are practically new. Nice long MOT with it as well. Right, we're going to have a look at the service documents, etc., or the owner's manuals. Actually, of course, there was no service history with the car. It was a Peugeot contract car. First of all, so it had a printout with it, which is supposedly being forwarded to us. So it's two owners, Peugeot contract hire and private keeper. But obviously, car doesn't pass its MOT if it's not well looked after. I've checked the oil's fine. So, okay, let's have a look in the boot. So electronic boot release, quite a high opening here, so if you're hampered for getting shopping in, picking things up, it's not a low entrance. It's got a parcel shelf, and these seats are quite novel. They fold up and down quite easily. Let's just get this parcel shelf out of the way. It's got a illuminated boot there, so if you just press this lever forward, the seat folds forward like so very easily, and then it looks like they flip up, I imagine, but this is a lever here which enables you to slide them forwards and backwards. Is that a pop-up? Sort of. Wouldn't be surprised if those seats pull out as well, but don't take it as read. There's a luggage net in the back as well. So usable bit of space there. Storage holes in the side here on both sides. And I assume under there will be a spare wheel, or maybe it will be under the car itself. Have a quick look. Yep, there's a good spare. Actually, it looks like he's never been out and it's practically brand new. There's a new coil spring on the back of that side, and relatively, is that newish? No, there's not new one on one side. So one spring's been renewed there. So then, moving on to the front here, the remote locking operates these doors by buttons, but if you just pull it like so, the door opens magically like that. You just make sure you don't park too close to anything and scratch the door. So plenty of airbags, 7 airbags in this car. storage holes, pockets, map pockets, beverage holders, usual thing. Okay, 4-seater car this one, so don't buy it if you need 5 seats. 4-seater. If you want to close the door, you just press that button there, and that closes the door electronically for you. Okay, or as I say, there are buttons on the keys, which there are 2 of. So usual Peugeot, lights on warning, buzzers and beeping and stuff. The seats are in really good order. It's actually very good condition, this car inside. I've not detailed it at all. It's really nice order. The swap's a little bit worn here from getting in and out of, but it's a nice sort of sports interior. Aluminium finished pedals. Both seats have got a little storage space underneath there. Electric mirrors. So I jump in. So again, storage. Never been used cigarette lighter. Absolutely perfect. Electric windows. So I'll fire her up a moment. Just put your foot on the brake and that gives you the procedure for the ignition. It's got working aircon, so the aircon clicks in and works. It's amazing for a Peugeot of this sort of age. The engine lights and everything go out, although the ESR, which is traction control light, is illuminated and is staying on. I don't think that'll be an MOT because it sort of goes on and off as you turn the ignition on. Let's have a look again, just see. So let's have a look for the lights. Yeah, so it goes on and off with the ignition, but then when you start it up, it illuminates on. So I don't think that's a problem for the MOT. It's just got to go on and off when you turn the ignition. There's owner's manual. Sadly, the service book's not with the car at the moment. There should be a contract hire being forwarded to us. Whether that comes in or not is debatable. So the steering wheel's a leather type. It's a nice, good, clean steering wheel, as you can see, absolutely immaculate. Okay, this is adjustable as well. The steering column up and down, just up and down, not in and out, just up and down. It's 29,500 miles or so. It does have the dual wing rear view mirror so that you can see your kids in the back seats, which is quite handy. And again, if you, I think, proceed over 5 miles an hour, this door automatically closes, but if you want it closed, just press the button again and it closes out for you. So it's a very nice, clean environment. If you want something dead tidy, this is the car for you. It's nice and clean, this one. Not been savaged or molested in any way by dogs, pets, cats, kids, you name it. It's pretty nice condition with the climate air conditioning. So the fingertip controls for the gear changer here, you don't have to use them, but if you want to do it manually, you can do. Okay, the passenger one opens like so. Okay, lovely job. So we just close that up. So these mats are all interchangeable. I don't know if I've just said that, but you can take those out. It's part of a package that allows you to be able to change the interior spec. The engine sounds really nice. All sounds good. I think there's a new alternator has been on this fitted. Nice shiny brand new alternator in there. Headlights are in good order. Very little stone chipping to the front bonnet. Well, I think that will do really. I mean, me waffling on about this is probably going to get pretty boring pretty soon. But there we go, a little 1007 with the sliding doors, one of the cheapest about, and in good order, 29,800 or so. Okay, thanks for watching, bye bye.